Wouldn't it be great if you and your friends had access to an indoor track for fun and racing? A low-cost track that anyone could enjoy. dBoots Tires has a racing program for you. Like parking lot racing, it offers you an easy and affordable way to attract drivers in your area. And the idea is pretty much the same, except that the focus is on indoor racing. You just set up a temporary track for a day or a whole weekend, and then tear it down until it's time for the next race. It's a type of racing that's been popular in Europe for years and is now starting to take North America by storm. The advantages are huge. You can hold a race anytime, rain or shine. Since it's temporary, you can set it up fast and tear it down the same way. You can set it up almost any way you want, almost anywhere you want. And with the unique chemistry of dBoots tires, you can hold races on virtually any kind of surface. They're comparable to conventional tires in price, but outlast them by a factor of 2 or even 3 to 1. They're available for almost any 10-scale driving application. Short course as well as 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive off-road, in a medium A and softer B compound, and in a wide variety of tread patterns. dBoots markets nanobite, terabyte, multi-bite, and block pass treads under the dBoots brand, and 9 additional tires for ARMA vehicles under the ARMA brand. There are 40 in all. Sounds great, doesn't it? Well, here's something else you'll like. You can develop a successful dBoots racing program of your own, even if you don't have the room, a big budget to work with, or any previous experience with racing programs. Here's what we'll cover: location, materials, track types, and racing classes. Location. First option, partner with a local hobby shop. That's a natural choice. However, if the retailer doesn't have room, look for places that do. Community centers, churches with basements, school gymnasiums, vacant stores, machine shops, and more. Once that's settled, you'll need 3 other things: track building supplies, a scoring, lap counting system, and a positive attitude. Have racers bring their own tables and chairs for pitting, and you're well on your way to scheduling your first race. The track we set up for this video is roughly 30 feet by 60 feet. You may go with a small oval track or a sprawling carpet track for off-road packed with jumps, bumps, and obstacles. The choice is yours. Set up and tear down can take as little as 15 minutes. Materials. For your scoring lap counting system, for instance, what we recommend is the Robotronic lap counter system. The price for the complete system, including 3 transponders, is under $350. Extra transponders are about $40 each, and both can be ordered through your local hobby shop. And when it comes to track building materials, the sky and your imagination are the only limits. You can use just about anything to make your track fun and challenging. Take track barriers, for instance. We made ours from 10-foot sections of plastic rain gutter, which are available at most building supply stores for about $1 a foot. You can use them as is or dress them up with spray paint, decals, or even simple vinyl designs like the one we used. And here's what we used for driving surfaces: metal racks from old displays, plastic sheeting, rubber mats, leftover wood flooring, and 1x2s we formed into a rumble section. We even included some pre-built features, jumps and tabletops that we store between races. Track types. Cost is also affected by track type. Here are a few basic examples. Oval. This requires only an outer barrier, a middle barrier, and some plastic or dots for the corners. Duct tape and sandbags are an easy way to keep the barriers in place. Oval tracks are great for concrete, tile, wood, and carpet. Road course. This also requires an outer barrier as well as several barriers inside to form the course. Lanes on our 30 by 60 track are 10 feet wide. We use bolts to hold the track together. Like oval tracks, road course layouts are great on concrete, tile, wood, or carpet. Off-road. This off-road track uses the same basic layout as the road course, but adds jumps, obstacles, and a variety of driving surfaces. The more creative your layout, the more fun you and your friends will have. Remember that the name of the layout doesn't need to limit the type of vehicles that race on it. dBoots style racing is geared more towards the weekend warrior than the hardcore racer. As a result, you have a lot more flexibility in setting up racing classes and track rules. Here are a few suggestions for racing classes. Off-road rookie. This class is great for drawing in the wannabe racer and getting them pumped up about racing. Often called the Run What You Brung class, it allows drivers to compete with any kind of vehicle and against drivers just like themselves. Off-Road Buggy, a class for all brands of 10-scale buggies, including the Arrma Raider Mega Desert Buggy. Off-Road Truck. Like the Buggy class, this class would be open to all brands of 10-scale trucks. A great choice here is the Arrma Vortex BLX. Off-Road Short Course. Short course racing could easily turn out to be your most popular racing class. There are a huge number of good short course trucks out there right now, including this one, the Arrma Fury Mega. On-road and oval. While off-road and short course are the hot tickets right now, don't forget that on-road and oval racing are popular choices too. The popularity of these classes varies widely from place to place. The nice thing is that you control the racing program and can offer the racing classes you and your friends want most. Finally, remember that vehicles in the same racing class can still be wildly different in equipment and racing potential. One of the best ways to level the playing field and ensure a more exciting race is to require all drivers to use the same spec tire. The unique chemistry and wide variety of dBoots tires makes them a great choice for any indoor surface. In addition, there's no rule that says you have to limit race day to only one class of racing. If you start with road course racing in the morning, you could add jumps and tables to the existing course and offer off-road racing in the afternoon. That's the beauty of dBoots style racing. Since your track is temporary, you can change the layout every time you set up until you and your friends get just the track you want. Well, there you have it. A racing program you can run year-round, one that can be just as simple, flexible, and affordable as you want it to be. It gives drivers a great place to drive for fun or racing, and it gives people who'd like to start driving a great way to see what all the excitement is about. The fast track to easy, affordable fun is out there. Good luck and good racing from dBoots.